Welcome to another edition of the Go Hard or Go Home show. I am your host, Jerry Neal. We've got Galen with the statistics, Noel with the analysis, and yours truly with the hot topics and predictions. Now for your headlines. In our regular league, Boss FC enters the 1000 club as the league leader. In our head-to-head knockout, D Squad breaches the top 5 in that league. And in our predictions, with Spurs reporting 11 players having COVID-19, what are your options for the dead weight in your team? We have credible answers to these and more. Stay tuned. Right now we have Noel. Noel?
Thank you, Jerry. This is the table after game week 15. Nothing must have changed. Boss FC is still holding lead. He has 1,001 points. The top 10 pretty much is the same with the exception of this. Jamrock Ballers out of nowhere. Now he is in the top 10. He is 9th spot, gunning up there in the top 10. We take a look at the mid-table. We look at this. We have Lance Fan City team. He was once residing in the regular in the relegation dog fight. Look at him from 30th now. Look at him. He is 15th position, doing really well. And of course, the last part of it right here, the relegation zone, you have Zionite FC moving up as well, getting a green arrow. He is now 20th. Over to you.
Thank you for that, Noel. As is the trend in the last 3 games week, the top 8 remains relatively unchanged. Right now we go to Galen, who has highlights of game weeks 13 and 14 and the analysis of game week 15. Galen?
Thank you very much, Jerry. Yes, and it's great to be back for game week 15. But as you guys would notice, we missed out on game week 13 and game week 14. So let me fill it in and some brief info about those game weeks. So the manager of the week in game week 13 goes to Lance Fantasy team, scoring 76 points. Yes, but Lance also uses free hit, and that free hit score above the requirement of 65 points. So because of that, that was a boom for Lance. Yes, congratulations. Also, in that same game week, we had wildcard users, and both teams scored below the required 65 points. So, Cruel Intentions 51 points, Zilla United 48 points, both wasted their wildcard. So let's move to game week 14. And in that game week, we had the manager for the month, which goes to Willerpool FC, managed by Noel Willis, scoring 273 points. Congratulations. Also, the team of that week goes to Jamrock Ballers. Yes, we are in the media family. We're keeping it in the media family for that game week. Yes, scoring 84 points. In that game week, we didn't have any chip users. So let's get right into game week 15. Yes. Now, Maurice, yes, this week is your week because you are the best team for this week. And Maurice Allen, the manager, yes, you guys scored 66 points. As you realize, it's not one of the biggest scores, but Maurice was the top team for this game week. Congratulations. Now, the worst team for this game week goes to Big Side. Once again, Big Side is in that position, scoring only 22 points. Let's move to the best movers in this game week. And in the regular table, the best defending champion moving 8 places up that table, moving from 30th position to 22nd position. That's a big jump. Let's continue keeping eyes on the defending champion. And then in the top 20 head-to-head goes to Zilla United, moving 3 places up that table, moving from 20th position to 17th. Then let's move to the knockout competition, and 2 teams there move 4 places up that table. The best again moving from 21st position to 17th, and 4 Big Hitter and 4.5 moving from 23rd position to 19th position. Let's go to the worst movers. And in the regular league table, we have 2 teams moving 5 places down the table. Jano Messigana PSG moved from the 22nd position to the 27th, and Firefighters moving from 26th position to 31st. Then again, in the top 20, Black Ops moved 3 places down the table from 8th to 11th. And in the knockout competition, both teams moved 3 places down the table. That's SAG FC moving from 19th to 22nd, and Zumas moving from 22nd to 25th position. Let's move to the best captain for that game week. And yes, Tottenham got it right this week, and Son was the best captain's pick, scoring 26 points. And we had 3 managers that got it right. So congratulations to the bestie. Yes, he's all over this game week. Mara G and 4 Big Hitter and 4.5. Let's go to the worst captain for this game week. And we had more than 1 players that meet this mark. Yes, so Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, and the managers that picked Cristiano Ronaldo, yes, is Coke United, Big Side, Zumas FC, and Acha United. And Cristiano Ronaldo only scored 4 points. Also, Harry Kane, 4 points again. And consistency is key. And Spartan King in the North, Captain Harry Kane. And Christian Benteke, yes. And John Messi gonna PSG, Captain Benteke. Let's go to the flops of this game week. And the average game week score was just 43 points. And several teams met the requirements here. So please see the display for all the teams that are in the flop category. Now let's move to our game week chip and it users. And in this game week, we had wildcard and bench boost. So our wildcard users were Acha United and Never Walk Alone, and both wasted your wildcard because Acha scored only 44 points and Never Walk Alone scored only 36 points. Wasted the wildcard. Now for the bench boost, and the requirement for the bench boost is that you need to score 16 points and more. Well, Delta Variant only scored 10 points from his bench, and you have no more bench boost to get back for the rest of the season, so I wish you luck on that one. Now let's move to our top performers, our outstanding performers. And in the top 10, or the top 20 I should say, head-to-head competition, Water FC, 8 game weeks straight at number 1. Listen, that's good stuff. And in the knockout head-to-head, Liverpool, 7 game weeks straight at number 1. Listen, these Liverpool boys are doing really well. Let's see what will happen for the next game week. Can anyone top them? Let's see what happens. And special mention goes to Team World Best NB. Yes, if you guys are observing in the knockout head-to-head, he has been moving upwards. Currently, I believe that he's at number 4? Whoa, listen, something is going on with Team World Best and you guys need to check it out. Rest in peace, Andre. Jerry, back to you.
Thank you for that, Galen. And congratulations on the Manager of the Weeks 13 and 14. And special congratulations to Maurice, whose name we don't always mention. He is the Manager of Week 15. Congratulations, sir. Right now we go back to Noel.
Well, Jerry, it's simple. My motivation is picking the best team that will give me the best possible chance to win it again. That's basically it. Jerry, my message to the other managers are serious thing. Let us keep this thing competitive. Stop feeding out information. Sean. And let's just want to stay competitive. All right, let's go. Go hard or go home. And with the head-to-head top 20, we take a look at some tough matchups. We have, look at this, that's best day, whooping Maro G 63-47. Let's take a look, some really bad beans. Let's take a look here. Yes, Liverpool FC whooped Firefighters FC, and also Water FC, who is holding the top just by a point though. He beats Side FC. Let's take a look at the table to see how it panned out after those results. Let's take a look at the standings. Look at this, Water FC is just in the lead by 1 point over Scorpion FC, and the top 10 pretty much stayed the same. A lot of teams went up, but look at this, holding down the foundation is Firefighters, 4 wins, 11 losses. Over to you, Jerry.
Thank you for that, Noah. And Watto FC remains on top of the league, followed closely by Scorpion FC, Mr. Andrew White's team, with only 1 point. Right now we go to one of your favorite parts of the Go Hard or Go Home show, and that is the Hot Topics. Hotter than hot. Now first in our Hot Topics, Chelsea surrendered the top position in the league to Manchester City. But the Manchester City fans are on top of the world, while the Chelsea fans not so happy. Hot topic 2. Now, Spurs salt again. Yes. This week, 11 players are out with COVID-19. The managers hasn't settled and the woes have started. It's them salts up. And that's it for our hot topics. But right now we go back to Noel, who has the head-to-head knockout. And listen, it is heating up. Noel?
Jerry, here we are looking at the head-to-head knockout. Of course, Maurice whooping and getting a win over Roxy Boo FC. There was a close one right here. Never Walk Alone beating Zuma's FC. Let's take a look at how the table panned after this game week. Let's take a look and see how the standing is. Right now we have still Liverpool FC holding Water FC in second. Team World Best NG, rest in peace, is in third. Now let's go down all the way. Look at this, and Jamak is holding down the 8th spot. As of this moment, El Professor is just out, and we'll see how it goes in the head-to-head knockout. Over to you, Jerry.
Thank you for that, Noel. And Maurice, in spite of scoring the most points, is still at the last place in that league. That's how competitive it is. Right now we go to the predictions, and that's where we give you, the avid manager, information to propel your team into the top spot. Now, here are our top 5 picks. Our first is Bernardo Silva of Manchester City, and he is a midfielder. Listen, he has 3 goals, 25 points, and 5 easy teams coming up. And listen, that is good. Our second pick is Emmanuel Dennis of Watford. He is a forward, and for those of you wanting to make some space for other players, he only costs 6.7, and that's very low for a performing forward who has 3 goals, 36 points in his last 4 games. Our third pick is Mason Mount of Chelsea. This midfielder has 2 goals, 2 assists, 25 points in his last 2 games, and listen, he is one to pick. Our fourth pick is Fred of Manchester United. You know, Manchester United players don't feature, so you know he has to be really good to be featuring in our top 5. He is a midfielder. He is only 4.9 virtual fantasy monies. Trust me, He's one to have. He has 2 goals, 1 assist, 20 points in his last 2 games. He's one to watch out. And our 5th and final pick is Mo Salah. Do I say more? Well, let me do. He's a Liverpool midfielder, if you didn't know, and all of 152 points. A must-have in your team. But if we were to choose a captain for the next game week, it would be Mo Salah. Now, this is our team of the week. Remember that if you don't make use of your wild card, it ends on December 31st. So you have to use it in these game weeks coming up, and you will get another one in January. Listen, on behalf of Galen, Noel, and our producer Dion, may all your arrows be green. Until next time, you have a good one.